me mute this TV. Let me mute this TV. Yo, yo, yo. Off the blue. Out the kindness of my brother's heart, Vincent has blessed me with the Cash App donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. I said no matter what, I'm gonna show gratitude and always go live and say thank you. So I appreciate that donation. David Parker, what's good with it? Big Cam 762, what's up? 762, man. You must be an AK. You must be an AK man, huh? West B, what's up? West B, ha ha ha. I'm on your ass. You fell asleep on me last time we talked. But nah, don't nobody supposed to know about that. Nobody. It's all good, brother. I was half sleeping my damn self. Anyway, I just want to take the hey man. Listen up. I got a couple of new Funky Town senders that I'm not going to talk about. That's in the pipelines. I ain't got them yet. They're in the pipelines. They're going to be bills, man. And Tactical Mike, if you watching this, yes, one of them, I know I left it a mystery, but one of them going to be another 300 blackout. As you already know, I have a 300 blackout, a Rattler chambered in, I got that. I still got that Rattler chambered in 300 blackout. You know, so I needed another gun. I just can't have one gun in 300 blackout. You feel me? But hey, Jessica, thank you for that information. Thank you for the information. You hear me? And I need to be there. You feel me? Big Cam, that was the brand. You ain't got to explain yourself, nephew. You don't have to explain yourself. I think when you called me, your intentions was to only be on the phone maybe 10 minutes or something. You know me. Once I got the modem off, man. You know, I just get to talking and don't know when to shut the hell up. I will. Did you make it to the funeral of Roger Fortson today, nephew? I know you said you was thinking about attending it. I'm still upset over his death. I got many police officers that's part of Gun Freak Nation. That's a part of Gun Freak Nation, and each and every one of them that I talked to, you know, agreed that it was a bad shoot. You know, something called low ready. When you got your, and by no means, it's not the brightest. I mean, let me rephrase this. It's not a smart idea to open your front door when you know it's a cop on the other side of your door. It's not a good idea, and it's not smart to open your front door with a gun in your hand. You know, hell, if I see a cop and I don't verify that it's a police officer, shit, I'm not gonna even have one in my holster, because like I said in my other video, you don't know what type of police officer you get. Okay, so, and I get it, it's perfectly legal. If your gun is legal and you in your own house, you should be able to answer your damn door however you see fit. But it's just not wise to do that when you know that it's a police officer, because you taking a chance. That officer could be, you know, scared, nervous, trigger happy, all of the above. And you just don't want to take that type of gamble, because you, like I said, you don't know what type of police officer that you're getting. Now, the officers that I know and personally have had private conversations with, it was like they would have never have just opened fire on Mr. Roger Fortson like that. They call it a low ratty. If you look at that video, if you look at the video, he had his arm down, the handgun was pointed down, finger off the trigger. They called it a low ratty. And one of my fellow police officer brothers of Gun Freak Nation, he mentioned a good point. He said if Roger Fortson wanted to, if he was on that type of time, he could have easily have, soon as he opened that door, he could have shot that cop. Think about that. If he really was on that type of time, he could have shot through the door. So they laid the brother to rest today. I love the fact that the military came out, hundreds of them, and showed that brother some love. And I feel like he needs justice, man. You can't just, if you that scared, then you don't need to be wearing that badge. Part of being a seasoned police officer is you gotta work with your spidey senses, man. You can't just say, oh, gun in your hand, oh, so I'm gonna be the judge, jury, and executioner. I'm gonna kill you because you got a gun in your hand, even though it ain't pointed at me. And I hear other people, they argument, well, you can raise your gun in a matter of seconds. But if that was the case with Roger, he would have been blessed as soon as he opened that door. You feel me? So and I tell you, they need to sue that apartment complex too, because they led him to his apartment, man. One thing about complexes like that, apartments, man, it could be somebody 4 doors down or upstairs or below you, and they arguing or making noise, and that shit will sound like it's right next door. So this cop was going by off of fourth party information. Somebody called in to the leasing office and put in a complaint that it was some type of domestic disturbance going on, man. It's just foul on every single level, man. You said you wasn't able to make it, nephew. It's understandable. Yo, what up, MD? Matt Dodd. What's good with it, brother? Hey, man, for those who are in here, Matt Dodd go all the way back to the TT Man days on Acid Planet. You feel me? It's good to hear from you, brother. Hey, you know what? Yeah. I'm still doing the music thing and producing, but I also got my my gun channel now, my YouTube gun channel now, so yeah. And it ain't, my shit ain't just about guns, man. It's about, put it this way, it's an anti-savage channel where I'm telling people don't be no future victim, man. Arm up to be able to protect your life, your loved one's life, your family. Just things is crazy out here, so you don't want anybody just being able to come up in your house and you gonna whine like a little punk to your phone and depend on the police and pray and hope that they get to your house in time to save you and your family, man. That shit whack as hell. You feel me? So that's what my channel is about. It ain't about how many guns you got or what type of guns you got, or I got the best guns, I got the best gun collection. That's all good and all that and stuff if you blessed to have it like that. But all you need is one at the end of the day to be able to protect yourself. That's all you need. What up though, Wilbur? Lego Man, what's good with it, nephew? When y'all call me uncle, I automatically gotta claim you as my nephew. But let me see. Yeah, that's true, David Parker. You know, it's a difficult game out here when defending ourselves. The real battle is after you need to use it. You right. You right. You right. And I hope that it never get to that point where we got to use our weapons. You know, I don't want to do bodily harm to anybody or take a life, man. Once you do that, you can't give that person back their life. But however, at the same time, you got to protect your life. You know, they wind up in your house, and you don't want to give the take the chance to be like, well, maybe they just gonna tie us up, or and still it don't go down like that no more. They coming in for you. You know what I'm saying? They coming in for you. So don't never put yourself at a disadvantage where you got to beg somebody to let you live and do whatever they say in order to live. You don't want to you don't want to live that way. What up though, Michael Boone? But anyway, y'all, I want to give a shout out to Vincent. You know, he hit me up out of the blue with that Cash App donation. So, I had to show gratitude and appreciation. Thank you for looking out, brother Vincent. You know, for me to be on your mind, man. I had took a nap, a power nap, man, and and I woke up and I heard that like a cash register or something going off. That's like some coins falling out or something out of a slot machine. That's that Cash App. That's beautiful to the ears to hear that. You feel me? But yeah, man. I'm still waiting on components of the bill that I'm going to do. Unfortunately, not the upper, but like this buffer tube system was expected to come today, but it didn't make it. So I'm disappointed at that. My lower came in into Freedom Holsters today, Spencer's shop, and they told me, Spencer got 2 shops now. So they told me that they were so backed up. Basically, they told me just wait till tomorrow. They got to log all this shit in, and it's tedious logging it in. I'm patient, you know what I'm saying? But this is the first time that happened where when you order something through your FFL and they, I usually get it the day that it come, because I got the tracking information and all that. Then I had some people, that took it upon themselves to email me and kind of talk shit about a gun that they didn't pay for. For those who do not know, I got offered a deal of a lifetime for my Scorpion. How can people, I don't get it. How can some people take me selling a gun that I bought so personal that they got to take the time out of their precious day and email me that I'm a fool and an idiot and I'm not a true gun lover and I would never sell any of my... Y'all, some people need a fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And I expected that. It come with the territory. When you put your personal business out there, people gonna chime in. But I'm like, damn, y'all got to actually take the time out of y'all day and send me an email, and like that's gonna make a difference. Let me tell y'all something. What I eat don't make you shit. So it ain't me. I could sell every single one of my guns, and it shouldn't have. It's not gonna affect your life. So get over yourself. And if you send me some more shit and I find out who you are, I'm gonna block you. Go fuck yourself. You dig? I don't have 4 Scorpions. 4. And I ain't gonna lie though, that motherfucking micro, The micro was dope as hell. You feel me? But the money that I made off of it, it ain't about the money. I had that gun for like 5 or 6 years. And I'm like, it's redundant. I don't want any more PCCs chambered in 9mm. If you look, and I'm not shitting on the Scorpion, I love the Scorpion. The Scorpion is built like a tank. But when you got guns like a MPX, top tier guns, like you got the Sig Sauer MPX, I got the BNT TP9, which I don't have that bitch for a year and still ain't shot it. And I got the Century Arms AP5M. I don't need no more in 9mm. Like I said in my video, the money that I made off of that particular sale, I could go out and easily buy me another micro, two micro Scorpions if I wanted to. But why? I realized that I'm not no avid, shooter. I'm just being honest. I don't really go to the range like I should. The majority of my guns that I own, which is probably still about 20 or maybe 19, I gotta count them. Man, I probably ain't never fired 100 rounds through any one of them motherfuckers. I just like the shit because I like having a collection, and I love me some Call of Duty, and I like the shit that's in Call of Duty. My whole thing is, if a funky ass savage break up in my house, all you do is have one or two of them on standby, and if that motherfucking savage got the balls to come up in your house, put their ass down. I know that they shoot. I know when you pull the trigger, they go bang. But like I say, I don't like to call myself an influencer. I'm just being me. I'm not no influencer. All I can do is just tell y'all, give y'all my 2 cents. Get armed, and so you can protect yourself, because shit can happen, man, easily. Shit can happen, and don't be no victim. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no fucking victim. But some of y'all take this shit a little bit too serious, and don't go emailing me, miss me with that bullshit. I do whatever the hell I want to do with my Funky Town senders. It ain't even if you bought that motherfucker for me, guess what? It's now mine, and I'ma still do whatever the fuck I want to do with it, because I'm grown at the end of the day, and ain't nobody running shit up in here. You just running your mouth. So miss me with that bullshit. Rest B, I appreciate you. I don't want to give too much away, David Parker, but it's something that I've been wanting for quite some time that's different. I will say that one of them is going to be a 300 blackout, and it's going to be a build. See, I got criticized for saying that shit. It's going to be a symbol. Put it that way. It's going to be a symbol. So one of them going to be a 300 blackout, possibly another one chambered in 7.62, and possibly one chambered in 5.56, which I already got. Let's see, I got the Tavoy X95, that's 5.56. I got the Galil Ace, that's 5.56, and I got the my Daniel Defense Mark 18, that's 5.56. So I probably don't need another one, but I still might get one, because I love the shorties. That's all I'm gonna say. I love the shorties. Catch my drift? I love the shorties. And like I say, I got a special buffer tube system that's supposed to have came today, and I don't know what the hell happened. It's still, when I check the tracking, it's still stuck at the distribution center, like in Grosse Pointe, some shit like that. So, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be happy, and it ain't. When I let one go, I usually replace it, but I at least gonna get two of them, and it might be 7.62. Like I say, I got two guns already in 7.62. I got the Maxim Defense PDX And I got my micro Draco. Hey, you the one that hit me up in the comments, man. You know what? I never owned the 308, but I hear that they some nasty ass, brutal, powerful, lethal rounds, But I don't know. I can't rule out me getting one. Like I'm like I don't have a 308, but do I really want to add a new caliber to my collection because that's more ammo that I gotta buy, like with the X95 and the Galil Ace and the Mark 18, they all share the same ammo 5.56 223. Do I really want to add? And then is 308 ammo expensive? That's the question. But then again, I got about 4 guns chambered in 5.7 by 28. So it I don't know. It might be. I don't never say. I never say no because it might be an opportunity where I get one. But if I do get one, you know me, I love the shorties. It'll be the pistol version. If I do get a 308, it's something about PDWs and PCCs I love. I just don't want another one in 9mm. Man, y'all might, I don't know. Palmetto State Armory got some 308 uppers and lowers and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a point in my life right now that I'm not really into exploring like different calibers or guns as much as I used to. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. It's a lot going on in my life right now where I'm just trying to focus more on like more important issues. Not saying that guns are not important; they're very vital to you having a stable life and a safe life. They're very but I have quite a few of them. You feel me? And in the ones that I do have, I barely even shoot. You know, none of my guns got over 100 rounds through them. You know, and I've had them for years. Some of them I've never even shot. But it ain't about that. It's I'm a gun collector at the end of the day. But it's like I'm not saying I'm losing interest in them, but it just don't fascinate me like it used to because I'm tired of just buying shit off of an impulse and then a week or a few days later I'm selling it and I'm taking a loss. You know, I'm not getting back what I put into the gun. I don't want to go through that no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to go through it. That red bullpup black A shotgun I had, that's gone. It's gone. And I and the price that I sold it for, they're $300. They're $300 on Palmetto State Armory. And it was like $18 for shipping and some all of it. It was $360 with the shipping, the taxes, the shipping, and the FFL fee. Spencer only charged me $20 to use his shop for a FFL. And I ended up selling it less than what I paid for it. So I don't, stuff like that. I got to take a step back and be like, I got to chill on just buying guns just for the hell of it off of impulse. You know what I'm saying? The KSG is gone. The only shotgun I have right now, and I'm not gonna sell this one, is my IWI TS Trail. I'm not selling it, but the KSG gone. But I may get another KS7. For those who don't know, I had a KS7. The video of me doing the unboxing video, if you scroll back on my channel, about 5 or 6 years, you will see me doing the unboxing of that KS7. I might. They under $500 on Palmetto State Armory, and the only reason why I would get the KS7, I still got a bunch of mini shells, and the TS12 is not compatible. Mini shells is not compatible. Mini shells is not compatible with the TS12. But they are very much compatible with the KSG and the KS7. And what I like about the KS7, it's more streamlined. You only got that one, you only got that one magazine tube versus two where you got this. I don't know. I can see myself getting another one in the future. But like I say, when I got rid of the KSG, I sold it the same time when I sold the Micro Scorpion. So when I walked away that particular night, and by the way, I sold it to the same person that sold me the DP12. He wanted to get his DP12 back. And I had that DP12 for about 3 years. He was like, T, you got rid of the DP12? Spencer got the DP12 now. And I'll say this, anytime when you're dealing with a gun shop, they gonna fuck you. I got fucked, and now I wish I would have kept the DP12 because he was willing to buy it back more than for the price that he sold it to me for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you know what? I got that KSG. So all I can say is that when I walked away, I was a very happy man, and I'm still am, because my pockets was fat and bulging. You feel me? And then another thing why I didn't mind, letting him get it, because that brother is he's a retired police officer, man. He worked the streets of Detroit for over 20 years, like 22 years. He was a cop out here on them streets, man. That brother done blessed me when I got that HK VP9 with the one that looked like the John Wick, but it was a 40 caliber. He blessed me with that on the cheap. When I got that DP12, that brother sold me that DP12 for only, I think he only charged me $900. And everybody know a DP12 is a $1,400 shotgun. So if it was gonna go to anybody, that Scorpion and that KSG, I wanted it to go to him, because that brother, man, I'm gonna tell you something. He done been shot before. He still got the shotgun pellets. He was shot by a savage while he was in uniform. He was a police officer, and he was shot in the leg by a savage, and he still got the pellets in his leg, man. Some of them ain't even came out of his leg, and that's been years ago. So, and I said, well, I hope y'all lit that savage up. He was like, yeah, he gone. He up out of here, But I remember he told me of an incident where they was approaching a stolen car, and one of the savages in the car, it was multiple people in the car, and one of the savages stuck a gun out the window and fired at them. He refused to shoot because he didn't want to injure anybody innocent that was in that car. And I get what he's saying. He didn't want to take nobody's life. That, the way I looked at it, it's like, shit, if it's a stolen car, everybody in that motherfucker get you. But I get it, because people do dumb shit, and you don't want to hit nobody that's not trying to shoot at you. So I'm trying to digress this. I'm trying to say this. The brother is he's a good person, man. He's a retired police officer. And I know he been wanting that Scorpion of mine for years now, and he finally got it. The price was right. He got the KSG. He wants to buy the rock from me. I said, man, I don't know if I can let the rock go. I paid at Palmetto State Armory, I paid $350 for that rock. It was blim. He was like, T, I give you $500. I said, no, man, I can't. I give you $550 for it. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, damn, I could take that money. I'm pretty sure Palmetto State Armory got some more blams up there. You know, you can at least get one for about 400, and I can make me a profit. I'm like, I can't do it, man. You trying to buy my whole collection up? I can't do it. You know, I just can't do it. I'm running off at the mouth, and I ain't even reading none of the comments. I met a gun a year, and I feel you on that. Home upgrades are the smarter move. Yeah. What up, Wilbur? I absolutely understand your sentiment, but the pick 10 of your best as your go-to and never sell. Oh, no, don't get me wrong, man. I ain't one of them type of peoples that, well, you know what? If the money is right and I know that I can go buy another one, I'm still gonna have hella profit. Then, yeah. But yeah, I got some funky town senders that I feel like I just can't part ways, and one of them is that MPX, one of them is that Rattler, one of them is the Savoy X95. I had wanted one of those for, you know, so bad. I've been wanting one of those from like playing Battlefield, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, and I just wanted one so bad. So when I finally got one, I couldn't believe it. Another one, the Chris Vector. I love my Chris Vector. The very first Chris Vector that I got, it was through a trade and some cash. I think I had traded a Glock 19. It either was a Glock 23 or either a 19, and I gave him like $300. I think the trade was the Glock 19, or it might have been a 23. I think it might have been a 23. It was 23, yeah. I gave him the 23, the Glock 23. I think it was a Gen 3. I gave him $300 and an MCK kit. And for those who don't know what the MCK kit is, it's made by a company called CAA, and it's a conversion kit where you put the Glock up in there and it turns it into like a PDW, some shit like that. So I gave up the Glock, the MCK kit, and like $300, and I got my very first Chris Vector, and it was that big one, man, the one with the big, it was the carbine, the rifle, and it was chambered in 45 ACP, and I'll never forget it. We met up at Dearborn Outdoors, man, and we did the trade. It went down, and the video, if y'all scroll back about 6-7 years, you will see the video of me unboxing it. It came with the mags, and I couldn't believe it at the time. This had to be like 2018, maybe 2017, 2018. And I couldn't believe it that I actually owned a Chris Vector. One chambered in 45 ACP. Matter of fact, that was the first gun that I ever had. I mean, that was the first time I ever had a gun in that caliber, 45 ACP. The thing of it was, as much as I loved the Chris Vector, I didn't like how long it was. You know, because they got them long ass barrels, but it's got that shroud on it that look like a suppressor, that square. And I loved it, the fact that I had a Chris Vector, but I didn't like the length of it. So I threw it up on Arms List. I said, look, I got a Chris Vector. It was like a blue color. I forget the name of it, but it was like a was it sniper blue? It was like a bluish like color. It was sweet. But I put it up. I created an ad and threw it up on Arms List, and I said Chris Vector, 45 ACP. I want to trade for a Chris Vector pistol. It don't matter what caliber it is, as long as it's a pistol. Man, it took about a good 6 or 7 months before somebody serious replied, and it was a brother that lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and he was like, "Hey T, I saw your ad. I got one chambered in 10 millimeter. How about we do a trade?" And I'm like, hey man, I'm done with that. He texts me the pictures of it. I said, oh my God, that looked just like the one in Call of Duty. That looked just like the one that was in the movie Resident Evil. When she was dueling the two Chris Vectors. I said, I gotta have it, brother. I said, where you at? He was like, I'm all the way in like near was it Ann Arbor or Lansing or something like that. I mean, he stayed further out than that. I'm in Detroit. And I'm like, oh shit, this shit ain't gonna happen because I damn sure ain't about to travel. I just don't like driving somewhere that I've never been before, man. It's just my nerves and shit, anxiety and all that shit. I said, man, I can't do it. I said, how about this? I used to live in Canton. What if we meet up, halfway? He was like, they ain't even halfway. Canton, Michigan. So this brother drove. And by the way, he was a white man, but I call them brothers too. You know what I'm saying? They are my brothers. They are my brothers. He just happened to be of the whites. You know what I'm saying? So the brother drove. It took him. Listen, I'm not lying to you. It took him. God damn! Wait a minute, y'all. Let me see this shit right here. I'm looking at it on the. Is that Diddy beating up? Is that Diddy beating up Cassie right there? Oh my God, Diddy, you done fucked up. Damn, he's stomping her on the head. Man, Diddy, what the fuck was you thinking? This nigga is dressed up in a towel and he's stomping her, and Diddy, it's all over for you. God damn, Diddy, know you dragging her? Oh my God, man. Oh, by the way, that's my new 75-inch. I was going live on my doing a live, and somebody gonna talk about my 55-inch. Talking about it was too small. Well, talk about this one, you motherfucker. Talk about this one. But goddamn, man, Diddy done fucked up. Diddy done fucked up. Wow, man. Damn, Diddy. Damn. Damn, Diddy. Man, this don't make no sense. Diddy.
Because this is going to be, in terms of, aren't they going to arrest him? No. Statute of limitations. This is assault. It would have run, okay? Now, is there a legal exception? We'll see.
But you know what? Now I see why Diddy settled out of court for $30 million. He gave Cassie $30 million. But that's fucked up that he did her like that, man. That's fucked up.
Allegedly paid the hotel $50 grand for the footage, according to Ventura's complaint.
Damn, Diddy. Damn, Diddy. That's fucked up. Diddy did that. And then they say he paid they say he paid the hotel $50,000 for the. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get some light on in this motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Damn, Diddy did that. Hold on, y'all. All these cats, man. These cats is like knocking over the cats is knocking over. I mean, putting the damn. It's a cat sanctuary in here. I got two cats that's on head kittens at the same time, basically a week apart from each other. So it's crazy. You feel me? But anyway, to make a long story short, that brother, he traveled 3 hours to make it to Canton. And I'm like, man, on the way there, I had a blowout. One of my tires, that's when I had that old ass, that's when I had the Chevy Trailblazer. So me and my girl, we on our way to Canton, boom, tires just exploded, man. I'm at the gas station trying to put air in it, and air just going right back out. I wasted 75 cents air, big ass hole, look like Jason or Freddy Krueger got a hole to it and clawed it or something, right? So they was like, well, it's a tire shop, a used tire shop about a half a mile away. So we had to drive on a blowout. I didn't have no spare. And even if I did, I didn't have no jack. So, man, The Dearborn police, Dearborn Heights police, they were so nice to me. They drove behind me with their lights on and they escorted us to the tire shop, man. I'm like, I felt like I was a president or something, like a movie star, man. So nobody can ever tell me that all police officers, all cops are bad. Go to hell if you feel that way. There's something wrong with you. It wouldn't be no law and order if it wasn't for the good cops that's out there. But anyway, I had to blow out. We made it to the tire place to put the tire on there. I bought a good used tire. Then I told him, I said, look, man, it's been a situation. I'm gonna be late. So I didn't want him to think I was on bullshit. So I went live with him. I took pictures of the car being jacked up and they putting the new tire on there. I said I'll be there in 20 minutes. So we finally made it out there. We met in the Walmart parking lot, and man, he was so happy. He had been wanting to get the carbine version of the Chris Vector. He been wanting to get one. He wanted the carbine as bad as I wanted. He wanted the carbine as bad as I wanted the pistol version. So I'm like, you know what, brother? I really appreciate it. I love this, and it's 10 millimeter too. Then I gave him an extra for him driving like for 3 hours. I think I gave him an extra $50, man, because it was gonna be a straight trade. But I said, brother, here, put that in your pocket. Put that in your pocket for gas. I gave him $50 in my Vector, and I would never ever. I've been offered all kind of money for my 10 mil because it's hard to find a 10 mil Chris Vector. I would never sell that 10 millimeter Chris Vector. I love it so much that I went and bought another one from Spencer. This one brand spanking new, the 45 ACP. I love me some Chris Vectors, man. So, you know, and would I ever get another Scorpion? I don't see myself not getting one because, like I said, that was the fourth one. I had 3 full-size Scorpions, and I had the Micro, which was my favorite one out of the 4 that Micro. But I like I said, I can, you know, they got the 3+ Scorpions, the Micro 3+ for $6.99 on Palmetto State Armory right now. But why would I get that when I got a MPX? You know, I had a chance to get another Uzi, and I'm like, you know what? They kind of want a lot for it because they know they're hard to find. And recipe, I'm sorry, you know the little, yeah, I still feel fucked up for how that went down. But I had 2 Uzis. The first one had the brace on it, and then the second one I bought didn't have a brace on it, and I got rid of it, man. So it makes some sense for me to want to get another one. I shouldn't have got rid of it because just how iconic and legendary they are, but I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I got a BNT TP9 now. I got the AP5, so I don't need another 9mm. I'm not going to buy another PDW or PCC chamber in 9mm. You know, I'm excited. Matter of fact, I just got a notification from UPS. That shit was supposed to have been delivered today. I don't know what happened. I hope I don't get a delay. But Spooky Electric will be premiered. Y'all hearing it for the first time right here, live and direct. One of my new Funky Town centers is gonna be called Spooky Electric, and then the other one's gonna be called Electric Blue. It's gonna blow y'all away. You hear me? Not literally, but I'm just saying it's dope as fuck. This gonna be some fire ass Funky Town centers, the best looking ones I ever owned. You feel me? And it's gonna be built by yours truly, assembled by yours truly. I can't wait. Components are still yet to come. I thought, like I said, I thought I was gonna pick my lower up, but they don't want to do it. You know, I mean, they told me I gotta wait till tomorrow, so I gotta wait. You said if Scorpions took Glock mags, you would buy it, get money gang. But you know, in my opinion, everybody got their own taste. I think a Scorpion will look ugly as hell with a Glock mag in it. Cause Glock mags are straight. Glock mags go straight down, they straight. You need that Scorpion mag, brother. Why do you think the Draco 9S take Scorpion mags? Yeah, the Draco 9S take Scorpion mag. It's a lot of guns that there's several other guns that take Scorpion mags, man. It just look right because it's got that curve to it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a Scorpion with a Glock mag. I don't think it would look right. But I get it. You probably got a lot of Glock mags. I get it, brother. You know, it's just, hey. What up, though, nephew? Leo fights back. Brother Leo. Well, nephew Leo. Nephew, I admire you. Man, you be armed like a mother. You hear me? Man. You be armed to the teeth. You feel me? You don't go nowhere without your AR pistol, your ARP. Or if I'm putting too much of your business out there line, man, let me shut the hell up. Don't nobody need to know what you carry, nephew. You know, what's up, cooking with love and more? Kevin, what's good with it, baby? Dot stuff. I don't know what that means, but salute. I can't let that EO Tech go. You know that was a gift from my brother Jay Smiley, man. That's one thing I can't do. A lot of people don't tell you want to sell that EO Tech. I can't. Man, you know that thing was like $600. That's the first EO Tech I was ever blessed with. Now I did have a second one, that green one, the bigger, longer one. And I ended up selling it back to Spencer. I sold it back to Spencer. I bought it from him and I sold it back, but I can't let the EO Tech go, baby. It'd be like blasphemy if I done that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be blasphemy. Even though I just said I could if I want to, but I want to hold on to my EO Tech. Even though I got some type of stigmatism or whatever the hell you call it, and it look all fuzzy and stuff when I look through it, but I still, man, it's an EO Tech. Can't let it go. I can't let that bad boy go. Revolvers for life. Now, y'all already know how I feel. Why would you do that, man? Why would you come on T Electric's channel and say revolvers for life when you know how I feel about them, man? You know I can't stand them motherfuckers, right? You know I hate them motherfuckers. And you want to come on my channel, on my shit, and say, man, you trolling me right now. No, I'm just bullshitting though, man. You know, any gun, let me tell you something. Any gun is better than no gun. You feel me? My opinion on, I remember when I got my first armed security guard job, and I took issue with revolver because everybody, all the other guards had Glocks and shit, Glock 22s, Glock 23s, and they're gonna issue me that motherfucker cowboy gun, a motherfucker 357 Magnum. I'm like, man, why can't I get a fucking Glock? So I had disdain for them motherfuckers ever since they made me, you know, they like, nah, T, you got to get this old ass cowboy looking ass gun. Then when I started, you know, holstering that shit, man, it was a lot of Detroit police officers used to walk in them CVS's. They'd be like, man, I'd rather have that on my hip than this Glock. So, I'll never shit on another gun or knock another gun because guess what? It's better than no gun. The only gripe that I would have with a revolver is that you limit it to your capacity. These fucking savages, unless you got about 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers laying around that you can easily grab, because I'm telling you, these stinking ass, demonic ass, funky ass savages, they're coming in your house with the Glocks, with the extended mags. Okay, they're coming in with the ARs, they're coming in with the Dracos and shit. So you want to have something with some type of capacity. I think with a revolver, you only limit it to maybe 6 to 7 rounds or something like that. I may be wrong, or even 8. I still may be wrong, but I never want to be I never want to put myself in a situation where I got to make every pull of the trigger count. I got to make every fucking shot count. And you dealing with somebody that got an extended mag, and you got that revolver that only hold, 6 or 7 shots, man. I'm not that good of a motherfucking shot to make every one of them count. I got to make every one of them motherfuckers count, and then when you use all your rounds up, you got to slap that motherfucker to the side and empty off them hot shells and nah, man, I can't do it. They good to have, but I wouldn't recommend one of them motherfuckers for a shit hit the fan situation, for a home defense situation. You feel me? Then a lot of people be like, well, T, most home invasions when it happened, all you got to do is maybe shoot once or twice and they gonna run, but would you bet your life on that? Because that's exactly what you doing. Man, you got motherfuckers that's so hopped up on drugs, they don't even know they in the world. You understand? And if they even smell, if they even smell that you got a little bit of money, they coming up in there. And even if they think that your woman got the best loving in the whole world, that she tastes like honey, they might want to taste some of that honey, and they might be willing to die for that. You understand? So you never know what type of crazy, demented, demonic motherfucker that you may end up facing down. And if that motherfucker got, all I'm gonna say is this: if that motherfucker got a Glock and you got a revolver, it ain't gonna be looking so good for you when you run out of ammo. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what? It take me back. It take me back to that video from Chicago when that elderly man, I think he was a retired fire chief or something like that. The man was just going to buy him some popcorn, man. He was going to buy some popcorn. It was a gourmet popcorn shop. And these savages out of nowhere just drove up on him. About 3 to 4 savages jumped out on him. They all had some type of semi-auto pistol. All right? They might have been Glocks, I don't know. And they was going to carjack him. He pulled out this revolver, man. And he didn't make it. They got him. I don't even think he was able to shoot any one of them, But in that case, that revolver wasn't sufficient enough, because you're dealing with 4 savages. You're dealing with 4 criminals, carjackers that's all armed with semi-auto handguns, and you got a revolver that's limited to a 6 or 7 shot. I don't never want to be in a situation. I don't never want to be in a situation where you are outgunned. That's what's happening. You outgunned. And I'm out cat right now. I ain't even named them yet. So what I'm saying is, y'all, listen, like what you like, love what you love. And if that's all you got is a revolver, then that's all you got. Then you make it work. But me personally, I wouldn't recommend it as a home defense gun, because you just never know what type of savage. You don't know what the savages got. It would be an equal fight if the savage broke in your house, did a home invasion on you, and they got, he got a revolver, and that's just one. But what if it's 2 savages? They each got revolvers. You get where I'm coming from right now, where I'm going with this? So you never want to put yourself at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? You never want to put yourself at a disadvantage where you got to make every shot count. You got to land every shot, because if you miss, and it's going to be a whole lot of ducking and dodging and running, because it's easy to say go to the range and shoot a target that's stationary, and it's a paper target, and that motherfucker ain't ducking and dodging and diving and doing backflips and moonwalking and doing the splits and all that shit. No, you shooting at a motherfucker that don't want to get shot, so you bound to not hit. You know what I'm saying? But I still say at the end of the day, having one of them motherfuckers is better than not having it. But I wouldn't recommend that shit. That's all I'm saying. MEOS, much love to you too. I love you too, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You hear? Yo, I gotta run, bro, but I will be back in touch with you soon. Keep growing your gun nation, fam. Peace, love. Hey, salute, Matt Dodd, man. Matt Dodd, me and him, we go back. Shit, what was it, like 2001, like 2002, 2003 on Acid Planet, where I would be uploading all my music and shit and talking all freaky and shit and nasty and getting all the attention and shit. I was the nasty motherfucker up on Acid Planet. We go back to them days, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, good to see you, come by, brother. I appreciate you. Benjamin King, what's up, nephew? Take Money, what's up? Take Money, did you ever get that? I think I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else, because I think you said you was going to get a TP9 or something like that. If that is you, did you get that TP9, that BNT TP9? And then what is this about the suppressors, y'all? I'm hearing that you ain't got to wait a whole year or 6 months or a whole year for a suppressor, that people getting approved in like 2 days. Now, what's going on? Did they change the laws on that shit? That's what I'm hearing. I'm getting emails and shit from gun stores, gun shops, saying that it's like a 2-day, a 48-hour rating period now. Oh, you didn't get the TP9? You know what? I think you got, it's somebody else that got a similar name, man, to you, brother. And they told me that was like 2 years ago when they said they was getting a TP9. But anyway, y'all, listen, I got some more. I got some more content coming soon, and I'm gonna be unveiling Spooky Electric real soon. I ain't got the fucking components yet. Like I said, I'm disappointed. I suppose I got the lower today, and the and this it's a buffer tube system. It's a micro. See, I'm spilling all the beans. It's a micro buffer tube system. So you already know I'm working on a shorty deal, right? I'm about to assemble me a shorty, and one of them is gonna be 300 blackout. One of them may be 762, but I like the colors that's on the 556. So yeah. I'm spilling out too much information, but I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holding back no secrets from my people. Gun Freak Nation, y'all my people. Oh shit, wait a minute, hold on. I got another notification just now from US, UPS. Oh shit, that's I'm gonna have to get off, y'all. I'm gonna have to my woman ready. I think she ready to be picked up. She probably texted me about 30-40 minutes ago, and I've been running off at the mouth not paying attention. She visiting fam. But anyway, listen. Once again, that's her calling. That's her calling. Hey, Gun Freak Nation, I gotta go. I love y'all. Be ready for them funky ass savages. Don't let them get the drop on you, goddammit. Anyway, thank you, Vincent, for the donation. I love you, and I appreciate you, all right? Gun Freak Nation, salute, baby. Yo, I'm about to go pick her up. I'm about to pick her up. I got my switchblade ready. No, but anyway, Gun Free Nation, listen. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Hey man, y'all like the look, y'all like the 75-inch? It's like a motherfucking movie theater. You know, I got one of these big motherfuckers up there in my bedroom, right? I got a big one up there in the bedroom. That's a Hisense. This one right here is an LG. It costs enough. That motherfucker costs right there. That I only shit you the one I got up there in the bedroom about 3 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, I paid $750 at Walmart for that. You know, but now you can get a 75 from Walmart now, one just like that. The prices don't went down. You can get one of them for like maybe like 500 now. Ain't that a bitch? And I paid like $750 plus tax for it. This motherfucker right here, LG. But what you expect from an LG, man? That motherfucker was like around 800, something like that. You know, but I love it, man. Y'all gonna see me play video games. You see my PS4 camera right there. So I'm gonna be able to what I still like about the PS4. There it is. See, my son, he in his room right now. He got the PS5. He don't even really play that motherfucker like that. So I'm gonna bring that PS5. I got him the PS5 when the PS5 first came out. I got my son the PS5. He got the Switch. He got then I got the Xbox Series X, which I never really played, but I'm about to bring that from my bedroom upstairs and bring it down here so y'all can watch me play this big motherfucker. When my girl get here, my woman, man, she love her little shows and stuff, and you know she ain't no hog, she don't hog the TV or nothing like that. But hey, man, I got this big motherfucker right here. I'm gonna hook my Call of Duties up, and you know I got my VR, you know but a lot of people say they like the PS4 over the PS5 because you see with the PS4 you can live stream from that PS4. You can go live. They got the PlayStation room. You know, they stopped that shit with the PS5. You know what I'm saying? But we got one. My son got one. And I got the Xbox Series X. And some of my favorite video games is the zombie games, man. Like The Last of Us, Days Gone, Left 4 Dead, Dead Island. Oh my God, Dead Island. I like Saints Row. I never really did get into like the Grand Theft Autos, but the first Grand Theft Auto I ever had was Vice City. It was called Vice City. Then I had San Andreas. I never beat it. I never beat Vice City. I got the one that's out now, Grand Theft Auto 4, I believe, or Grand Theft Auto 5. I never beat it. But all the Saints Rows, I just fuck with Saints Row. I love Saints Row, but I got the last Saints Row that came out like 2 years ago. I just never got into playing it. Like I got Game Pass on the Xbox, but I barely even play the games on there, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to cancel my, why pay like $18 a month for something you barely even use. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm about to make a run, pick up my woman. I hope she had a good time. You know, her brother came into town and they went to go visit their father, so I dropped her off and now I'm about to pick her up and let me go get the Glicky. Is it the Dicky or the Glicky? My Glock 23. I don't travel. You know what I'm saying? I need, it's nighttime in Detroit. I need to bring that motherfucking MPX with me. You feel me? But I always keep a full tank of gas. That way I ain't got to be going to these murder stations. Because these gas stations are also known as murder stations, man. You get killed real quick at these gas stations, these Coney Islands. Hey, man, they not to be fucked with. Prince, you better not be trying to make no more kittens. Don't be trying to make no more kittens. Shit. I got 2 cats that just had 8 kittens. Well, one of them, unfortunately, was premature and passed away. And I had to bury it in my backyard. That was one of the saddest things I had to do, man. He was fighting for his life, and he didn't make it. So I buried them in my backyard. And I don't want to just give these kittens to any body. I want to make sure that they go to a loving home where they're gonna be treated right. You feel me? And y'all should see Gizmo. My girl named this kitten Gizmo because his face looked like one of the one of the gremlins from the movie. But it's a girl cat, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, keep her. But we call her Gizmo, Gizzy. I call her Gizzy. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I could find her, but I don't know where she at. But man, I don't have to. I got to get another litter box. It's expensive. We got about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me see. We got it's at least about 13, 14 cats up in here now. Since these 2 girl cats don't have their litters, one of them unfortunately passed away. Oh man, this animal kingdom up in this motherfucker, man. Let a savage break up in here. I got my attack cats, you feel me? But anyway, y'all, I gotta make a one, man, before she get mad at me. I love you once again. Thank you, Vincent. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for that. Listen, thank you for that donation. Thank you for the donation. And much love to the Gun Freak Nation. Salute, y'all. I love y'all. You feel me? I meant to say as a result, the new system enabled to handle the flow. Oh, man. They made a new system for the brace band that the brace band got repaired. As a result, the newer system can handle volume faster. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you. Oh man, you know what? If I get me a suppressor, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in a dilemma, and the reason why I say that, if I get me a suppressor, right? It'd be for my TP9 because that TP9 looks so. Oh, I was thinking about buying me a fake one of those dummy suppressors. I think they only like $60, and it's supposed to be like a barrel extender. But I think the TP9 suppressors go for like $600. But then again, why would I do that? Because it's only proprietary to that gun. I wouldn't be able to use it on any of my other guns. So I know people that got a suppressor, and that suppressor fits on multiple guns. Like I know somebody that got one that fit on a 9mm. The same suppressor would fit on a 45 ACP. I think he can put it on a rifle. I don't know. I used to think that they was unnecessary because a lot of people like, you can't sell me that bullshit where it's supposed to be all crying and you don't blow your eardrums out. But if you're gonna be in a firefight, your eardrums gonna get blowed out anyway, because the savage he ain't gonna have no suppressor on his gun. So I say use your ear pros. Throw your ear pros on. Keep your ear pros right next to your gun. And that way you can just slap them on and you ain't got to worry about that. But I get it, the cool factor of it, because I'm gonna tell you something. On that badass TP9 I got, man, that suppressor looks sweet as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. They want $600 for it, but I can't really justify getting something that would only work on one gun. They shouldn't have made it that way. It's the lug system on there. But anyway, man, I appreciate every single one of y'all for tapping in. What y'all mean to me, you will never really fully know and understand, man. But I really do love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all is my motivation and my inspiration to keep this going and stuff, man. We good people here, good people with guns. You feel me? That will send a savage to Funky Town if that savage try us. You feel me? So it's all love. Y'all stay protecting yourself. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. I'm coming up here now. I gotta get out of these clothes and I gotta get out of these clothes and get on, because I'm about to get on the road, pick my woman up. pick Valerie up, and and then I gotta have my concealed carry. You know what I'm saying? My yeah. So I'm out of here, y'all. I might go live later tonight. And Rest B, hit me up, man. I'm about to get on the road right now, but don't fall asleep on me no more, man. Don't do it no more. Don't do me like that, nephew. Don't fall. Man, you're snoring and all that. Your snoring made me sleep. No, I'm just fucking with you. I love you, nephew. I love every single one of y'all in here, and I appreciate you. And hey, Gun Freak Nation. Oh, there go that other 75-inch right there. Y'all been seeing that big motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been seeing that. No, there go my ammo cans right there. Then I got some more. I keep these motherfuckers loaded right here, man. I got the range right there. So look, I don't load it. 3-man. This gonna go in the when I go to the range. I got them already preloaded. This gonna go in the PS90. This gonna go in the AR-57. The AR-57, 57. This one going to the Kel-Tec P50. So I got all these loaded. Then I got another one right there, 150 round. Then I got all these AK mags loaded. I got a bunch of other AK mags that unloaded, but all this shit is loaded. Some of them is 40 rounders. Then I got all my AR-15 mags. You just never know when a funky ass savage gonna try you. And then I gotta add all that. That's 100 rounds of 9mm. Then I got cases of other ammo right there of all different variations. And then I got this is stuff to the brim right here with 223 556 10mm. Yeah, you got to be ready, man. You got to be ready at all times. But anyway, man, I got to get out here on this road. I might go live going to pick her up. I don't know. But anyway, I love you, Gun Free Nation. Salute, baby. And once again, thank you, Vincent, for that Cash App donation. I love you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a safe night. I love and appreciate you. Salute, y'all.